So today we're going to be speaking about lead generation for freelancers. Before you can ever get quality leads on the platform, you need to at least have a premium account, not Sales Navigator. Sales Navigator is also important, but I'm just saying the premium because Sales Navigator is more expensive. So the other premium accounts, LinkedIn has about 4 levels subscription. You might want to try the least premium. So with this, I'm going to be showing you first how to generate leads that actually work and ways you can possibly land yourself a job on LinkedIn. Many of us were already familiar with LinkedIn jobs. But I'm still going to start from LinkedIn jobs. From LinkedIn jobs, I'll go to other places, where we can actually find jobs. So for instance, let's assume that whoever that is doing this is someone who is probably a video editor. You're looking for video editor roles that are remote, in Europe or other parts of the West. The first thing that you would do is to actually come here and put in something like video editor, right? So once you do this, you can click on search. So it's actually searching, and LinkedIn is going to bring up different filters for people, for services, for jobs, for posts, products, schools, courses, events, groups, companies, and there are even more filters here. Yeah, you can see there are more filters here. So, and probably you just want to see jobs, right? So when you click on jobs, you will see different roles. And then even in jobs, you will see something like on-site or remote. So if you choose remote, for instance, to show you, there are 10 results here. And you can actually do this you can actually choose, let's see if we can choose location. So because it's on-site anyway, there might be no need for location. But there's actually places in the US, Texas, that you can actually choose. So since it's remote, it's going to throw out all the jobs in the remote area, right? So you can click, you can just flip through, as in scroll down. So you can start seeing all the jobs here. So this is one way. This is one way to actually have a quick, application. You can just drop application to anybody that is hiring, right? Amazing. So, but one thing that you can also do is to actually go on this company. So this is another way that you can do this. You can actually now check on the company itself. Instead of you to apply for the job, you might want to check out the company and maybe look into the people that are in charge. So you can just click on the company. And once we click on the company, it will take us to the company's page on LinkedIn. And then we can just click on people. So when you click on people, because you are a video editor, you might want to be checking for the marketing manager. So, or anybody in the marketing area. So you just come under this place, you see 23 employees under people, and you type in marketing. So immediately you type in marketing, you're going to see where the marketers live. You're going to see information about them, but most importantly, you're going to see people that have marketing in their title. So one of the persons that, just maybe looking at this, one of the persons that you can actually follow or connect with is this Brian. This guy is a creative director. So that means he's the one in charge of photography, editing, blah, blah, blah. So if I was an editor, a video editor, I would just send this guy a connect message and say, hey, Brian, just want to connect to discuss future opportunities. So that's all. So once Brian connects with you, you might want to start, building a relationship with Brian. So, but before you know, if you do this for up to, 100 contacts, 1,000 contacts of yours, they'll get to a point where you don't have to submit CVs or look for jobs. So let's say you have a very beautifully edited video that you want somebody to see. You can just, during your conversation with Brian, you can even send him a video to check it out. And believe me, if I have any need to get a video editor, of which they do, they're actually hiring right now. So Brian might want to give you a chance. A point. So this technique is called going through the back door. So you're not going through the submit proposals, you're going through the back door, to actually get into the company. So you can do this for as many companies as possible. When you go through this list, you can do this for many companies as possible. So let's say you don't, maybe you have messaged Brian, you have connected with him and he's not connecting with you. You can just download Apollo, an app called Apollo. And it's a Chrome extension. So once you add it, you can be able, when you follow through, you just register, fill in your details. Each time you open a LinkedIn page, Apollo will just pop up. And then you can be able to save the person's contact, their email or their phone number, whichever one is available. So now it's saved. So I'll just come here and copy Brian's number. Once I copy this number, I can mail him. So Apollo also has a feature where you can actually mail. You can just send a mail directly from here to Brian. And in case he doesn't reply to your DM. So, but the most important thing is strategy. And you have to also build a well-crafted message. It's like learning how to send a proposal also. You can even send anything in form of a proposal to Brian, or your CV, or anything that will make you clinch the job. So if they're looking for a remote video editor, you stand a chance because you're actually speaking with the creative director himself that is in charge of all these things, right? So you have a greater chance of winning the job than submitting a generic proposal to anyone. So here I'm going to also impute that video editor again. This way is more of, going straight to the point. Instead of going through the jobs, now you are going straight to find out the people that are hiring in your niche. So one thing that you can do is also to click here. Remember that you must have a premium account. So once you click here and you switch on, you want this active hiring to be on, people that are actively hiring. So once you do that, once you put it on, you find out that it will refresh and then it will show you all the people that are hiring. So remember that our search is video editor. So you see that all these people here, they're hiring. So they may not be hiring video editors, but one thing is for sure, they're actually in the video editing niche. So it means that whatever they are hiring or whoever they are hiring might be close to what they are doing. So let's open this person, for instance. So bear in mind also that some of their jobs that they have posted may have expired. So that's why when you are prospecting or looking for leads, it's not something that it's a strategy. You don't even know whether it will work. But we're just playing a game of numbers. That if you reach out to 1,000 persons, 100 people may respond to you. The last time I did, I reached out to 5 people, 1 person responded. And up until now, the remaining persons have not responded. So that's how it works. So when you are prospecting, you just need to be open-minded. So for this person now, he says they are hiring. But what they are hiring for is not stated because we can't see any job posted here. So usually, when they say they are hiring, we'll see what they are hiring for. Let's try to change. Let's try to change to something like market research. This is a market research results. Then we'll now have to go to all filters again and go on active hiring. So you can see there are guys who are actually hiring here. Let's look at this first person. This is Adewale Adeyemo. You see what they're hiring for? They're hiring for a senior back-end engineer. This job was posted 12 days ago, but let's see whether it's still available. So, but there's one thing that I would also advise while doing this. Don't just connect with these guys because of the jobs they have posted. So you can also connect with them because they are potential hirers, they are potential recruiters. So that if you connect with them, for instance, whenever there is any need for any kind of job that you're actually doing, you can just key in from there, make a kind of friends or connection, discuss with them, like their post. It's more likely for me to give a job to somebody that I know that is part of my connection. So I'll give an example. There's this founder that I've worked with him like, a number of times. So I connected with him on LinkedIn. So I was liking his posts, following his, I just wanted to have that connection with him, founders like that. And then when the guy came on Upwork, he saw me and he just knew that my name was familiar. And then he reached out to me, and we started conversing. Then he told me that my name rang a bell. I said, yes, we're friends on LinkedIn. And he was like, wow. So that immediately gave me the contract. There was no interview. And there was no question of, do you know how to do it? There was no question of anything. So, and we did repeat and repeat and repeat of contracts. So this is how it works online. You don't have to, it's not magic. It's not something that you just bring your magic wand and just strike and then the water will part ways. No, it takes time to build. It's like building a relationship. When people know what you do, words will go around and then they will start hiring you. People will just start calling you from nowhere. That's when the power of referrals come in. So, but then we need to do the work. The work is to build the contacts. The work is to build the leads. The work is to build that connection, build that experience, so that when people see you, they'll say, yeah, this is what this guy actually does. And they will have no alternative but to hire you because it's you that they know. Now, many people are looking for video editors, but if there's a video editor that they know, they will just reach out to the person first. It's when the person that they reached out to first is not available, that's when they actually post jobs and say they are hiring. That's how it works everywhere, So that's why you need to take our time, build and create contacts. So once you see this, but one thing about this job that we're seeing here right now is that there are over 51 applicants, and the job, they're no longer accepting applications because probably they have chosen somebody. So this job was posted like 1 week ago. It's a long time. So, but if you keep doing this, so one thing again that I would like to also teach is that many of these companies, right? They don't actually put up that they need or that they're hiring. Some of them, they just go right ahead to talk to people in their connects. So one way that you can actually get into some of these companies again is to now, like I showed you before, is to actually click on their company page. Let's try to explore this company called EDX, Eldman EDX. So once you open Eldman EDX, go straight to where they have people. Under that people, you can just select whoever you want to speak with. So under people, like I said, let's say you are a market research person like myself. I'll just type market research. It will show me all the people that are related to market research in that company that have market research in their roles. This is a research manager, human intelligence, market research intern. So these persons, I want to sell them something. I want to sell them a report. I want to also show them that I'm available, right? I'll just click on connect. So on connect, once you click on connect, you can actually add a note and say, something like this. I'm actually going to send this. Say, hi, Camila. Can we connect to discuss future opportunities and ideas? I'll just sign off by saying Franklin. Sent. Now you'll be surprised that they will actually reach out to you. So this is one of the connects I sent this morning. I saw something. I wanted to actually prospect this particular Iraqi man based on something, and you can see he has already sent me. I'm sorry, we may not be helpful for now because probably. But then the most important thing is that we have connected, right? So in the future, he wrote me a lot of messages I'm going to actually look at later. So, but that's the way it works. I don't know him from Adams, but we have connected and we have started conversing. So we can actually talk about a lot of things from there. So this is the way LinkedIn is more professional than all these freelancing platforms, because the people you meet here, many of them are actually very, very professional and corporate people. So whenever you connect with them, be rest assured that it's going to be a relationship that when you foster or kind of manage such relationships, it will lead to something. It will definitely lead to something. So we're talking about freelancing. We're talking about the freelance enterprise. The freelance enterprise does not stop with freelancing platforms. So you can actually be anywhere and you are freelancing. So, but the most important thing is be ready to build contacts. Because even on Upwork, that's what we do. We build contacts. If I've worked with 400 clients, for instance, and about 17% of that client base will also always relate with me. Like on a regular, we talk, we chat, like we do repeat contracts. It's not the one-off sales that actually make you a successful freelancer. It's those relationships that you build when you started off. Those are the people that will actually transform your freelance journey. Now, let me show you something else that would also be interesting. We can't exhaust the features of LinkedIn, but we're just going to keep going. So, for instance, you're looking for a marketing company. Let's say you are trying to go into probably marketing, and you want to look for companies that you want to start working with, even if you want to become interns with them, or probably you want to just help them achieve a particular goal. So once you click on marketing, you want to see a lot of those companies. You click on marketing, you see that there are actually a lot of marketing companies. All you just need to do is click on companies. Once you click on companies, you find out that globally on LinkedIn, there are about 1.3 million, let's say 1.3 million or 1.36 million companies that actually have something to do with marketing. So in case you don't know how this works, maybe you input marketing, LinkedIn goes to search for all the companies that have the keyword marketing. So you can see as we scroll down, you see marketing everywhere. So these are marketing companies. So you can even go ahead and also apply maybe some filters. So let's say you want to just look at companies that are in North America or United States. But let's go with North America. So we're going to have more of United States and Canada. So the number has also decreased to 414,000 results. And let's say you want to deal with only companies with a specific size. Let's say you want to deal with companies that are from 1 to 10 or 11 to 50. Now, companies that have 1 to 10 employees or 11 to 50 employees are very easy to actually enter, because they have limited number of staff, so they might be looking to recruit more as they grow. So you might want to say 1 to 10, 11 to 50, and then you click on show results. And this number is going to decrease further, and it's going to be like 368,000 results. So you can even go further to now fine-tune your search. So probably under marketing, you're looking for only advertising companies. So once you click on advertising companies, show results, and then you see that we have lost another 3,000 companies. So there are 135,000. So you can even apply more and more filters. You can say, let's say we're choosing company size, job listing. Okay, let's say companies that actually have job listing on LinkedIn, click on it. So companies that are actually part of your first connection, click on it and then show results. So there will be a depreciation. Actually, of all these companies, only one company is actually hiring. That's interesting. So let's remove this. So there are 6 results. 6 results now is because this company is actually my first connection. So let's remove first connection and then show results. Then you see 135,000 results showing here. So what you just need to do is to now start prospecting these companies one after the other. So there are people that are called decision makers in every company. So if somebody is going, if somebody is going to hire you, there should be a hiring manager in charge. If the company does not have a hiring manager, then you might want to just go straight to the department that you think are responsible for hiring. Say we're going to type in something like HRO. There's no result on HRO. Let's say human resources. There's no, these guys, they don't have human resources, they don't have, so you just go straight to the department. Maybe you're going to marketing. So they have 59 employees. There's a VP of marketing. The VP of marketing is here. So you might just want to connect to the VP of marketing, or I advise that you shouldn't go for something like the CMO. Even the VP might be too large. So if they have any, smaller decision maker that you might want to connect with, so that the person might have time, the more the hierarchy, the lower the time to expend, So you might want to go for those people that don't actually have so much things on their plate. So one thing about this method is that you can actually also research the company. You can also actually check out whether the company is growing in terms of their employee count. Now let's look at this company. This company started out with a little bit above 35 employees. In 2021, they were a little bit above 21 employees. So their employee growth rate is up to 79%. So it means that they are hiring, they are growing, they are hiring more than they are firing. Right? So these are the things that you have to look at when you actually want to gain access to some of these companies. So you can also look at the employee distribution and head count, over the years. You can see how they are growing. In the marketing department, you see that 6 months ago it was 37%, and they grew to 44%. So the sales department has remained the same, 38% over the year, and in business development it has remained the same as well. So where they have the growth coming in is marketing. So if you're into marketing, you may want to get in here because there's growth for them here, right? So they are always hiring more people, more hands. So the median employee tenure, the minimum time that employees stay with them is 1 year, 3 months. You might want to check out, maybe you want to be hired for a video content creator. So you might want to check out the video content creator that is there now, and try to evaluate whether they have stayed up to 1 year and 3 months, and see if there are chances that you start connecting with them. So there are a lot of insights that you can actually look at. So when you get to a company page, you can even check out their jobs. You can check out their jobs. If they have any job going on right now, you can look at their posts. You can even look at about them, look at their history, look at what they are about before actually approaching. So we cannot exhaust the importance of LinkedIn. LinkedIn is larger. If you ask me, LinkedIn is larger than all the freelancing platforms put together. So it's a place of its own where anything can happen for you. Depends on the channels that you face. Some persons are here doing inbound content. They just create contents and posts, and then clients reach out to them. Some persons are here doing outbound, which is what we are talking about here. But if you are always here and you're always strategizing here, in no time, you will not say, I don't have something to do, or I don't have a job, or I don't have opportunities. Here, LinkedIn is the land of opportunities. All you just need to do is to learn. So let me tell you something about Apollo. So on Apollo, once a particular LinkedIn page is open on Apollo, you can also look at the employees here on Apollo. So you see this place. I'm clicking on employees now. So when I click on employees, you also find that all the employees, all of them, look at them here. So you don't need to even go through the people, but me, I like going through here because sometimes Apollo might miss out some things. So that's why I like going here. So Apollo has insights. Apollo also has insights. Apollo will also show you the technologies that the company uses. So for instance, this company uses Amazon, AWS, Apache, Bootstrap, all their technologies is here. You can also find out if the company has received funding recently. There's no detail about funding. You can check out their hiring on Apollo, and you can check the company's Signal also. So a lot of information. You can also check the company's activities. No activities log yet. LinkedIn is a vast platform for opportunities. But all you need to do is to ensure that even though before you start prospecting, before you start, reaching out to people, you have to define what you do so that your connection request will not stay so long in the waiting or pending. Because if people are not clear about what you do, they may hesitate to connect with you. So, for instance, if I send you a message, you already know that I'm a co-founder, I'm a recruiter, market analyst at Audible Talents, and I'm also leading top-rated market research. So the definitions are there. So you have to be intentional about crafting who you are, so that whenever you want to connect to people, they will first of all gauge. They will want to gauge the essence of connection. Am I supposed to be connecting with this person? So that being said, I want to thank you for joining.